3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We are back. I am Frankie J. You'll notice a beautiful new female to my right and to Tio's left. She is our newest team member of Raww Live and Raww Stories. Her name is Natasha. And we got the 6-time Hall of Shamer and the Showtime alcoholic Tio. Natasha, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of the Raww Live team. We had to really work with your agents hard to get you even in an interview. So, and you decided to join us. So we're honored. Thanks for being here. She's a comedian and an actress. So, Natasha, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Frankie.
So, how's it going? And are you excited to be raw?
I'm so excited to be raw.
Get some salmonella poisoning?
Oh God, no. I'm here. Yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you so much for having me, Frankie, Tio, Todd. It's Todd
Tio,
or is
Todd.
it Tio, Todd, Tio, Todd?
We call him whatever the hell we want to call him. We always call him anything, but
when it comes to women, I just say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to come over? Sorry,
I can't.
I had to.
I can't. Not live. So, anyways, the American Dream, and this is Natasha's idea. It was really good. What is the freaking American Dream? That's the question of the day. To anybody listening, you can drop comments if you want. Here on YouTube only. We're only on YouTube now. We're going to where the winners are. We're going on YouTube. So if you have any comments, drop them during the show. The American Dream. Natasha, why did you think of one to talk about the American Dream? I know we kind of had some back talks and stuff, but I want to know why. Really, what was, since you're the newest member of the show, we're gonna just put you on the spot. We're gonna just this is the interview.
Put me on the spot.
We're putting you on the G spot. So the G spot. Yep.
Where is the G spot?
I don't know. You're 24 hours away from me, and I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's a great topic, and I've been really on and off like throughout the day thinking about it. And it's a really good topic. So shoot, what's your reasoning for this topic?
Okay. So American Dream. So as you both know, I'm not from here, right? My accent.
I have no idea.
No idea, right?
No, I couldn't figure that out.
So it used to be like America, where I'm from. It was going to the moon. It was like this unreachable, like it's nobody makes it to America. So it was really something that was very hard to achieve. And so for me, it was just a name. The name America. It was the you can do and be, not do whatever you want, kind of, maybe sometimes, but you can become, or you can be as free as you want to be. No restrictions in that sense, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Because in Europe, everything is very traditional. Like everything is set in a way. And America didn't represent it. It represented something bigger, something like larger than life type of thing. So it was the name America. So I always wanted to be a Jennifer. I hated Natasha. Oh my God, I hated Natasha because there was no one else called Natasha. And at that time, when I was born, like 70s, and then in the 80s, Jennifer was a big name, American name, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a Jennifer so bad.
What would my name be in Europe?
Huh?
I'm just wondering what my name. Frank.
Yeah, it would be
Frank. And then Todd would be
Todd. It doesn't change in any language.
Todd.
No, Todd would be
Todd.
Todd.
Todd son.
It is what it is.
It's Todd. Hello, Todd.
One to your two.
Wie
Hopefully just mine.
Wie geht es, Todd? Ich liebe dich, Todd. I'm sorry.
You put an R and an E in front of that, and there's his name.
There you go.
But Toddy?
Boom. No.
Sort of.
R-E Todd.
Todd?
Yeah.
What?
Spell
You're
it.
there.
You're almost hot and cold. We're ready. Ready? R-E-T-O-D-D.
R-O-T?
No, R-E. R-E-T-O-D-D.
Hold on.
Go.
I have to visualize it. Hold on. What was it again?
Okay.
R is in Richard.
E is in Edward.
Richard.
Yeah.
Good job.
Look at this spelling lesson. How long you been here? Everyone always says people just don't learn the language.
God.
Before we went on live, it was funny. Natasha,
Oh.
she's like, "Oh, how long is the show gonna be?" I don't like. We're like, I don't know. And she's like, "Oh, because I don't have much juice left." I'm like, "Whoa, that's a big problem." And then she goes, "I mean, in my computer." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, just plug it in." And Todd goes, "Oh, they don't have the European plugs where she lives here."
I'm in the Alps. I'm chiming in from Austria.
Nice
Okay, so-
socket plug.
Oh, that's right. Tell people where you're from. It's really funny.
Yeah,
This is another reason that we brought you on, just for
Arnold
this one reason.
Schwarzenegger is from. You see, I'm a mix between Melania Trump and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wow.
Schwarzenegger's from Austria, Melania is from Slovenia, so I'm the perfect mutt.
Yeah,
I know, totally.
perfect mutt.
Yeah.
Timbuktu.
I'm the Timbuktu, the mutt from Timbuktu.
Yeah, see? So when everybody out there tells their kids you're going to send them to Timbuktu if they're not listening, that's a real fucking place.
It
It's
is.
not.
It's real.
No,
I mean,
it's not. I'm not from Timbuktu. I'm from
She's not.
Clungford. I'm from
Yeah,
Clungford.
oh, I know. I'm just making a joke.
You know Clungford?
No, yeah, I go there every day.
It's actually Fort of Lament. So Clungford is the translation Fort of Lament or Fort of Complaint.
Wow.
That's the translation of Clungford.
Sounds like the town I used to live in.
Yeah, we got to go to court to make a formal complaint.
About
Yeah.
Clungford. Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
awesome.
So American Dream, yeah. So that's why I came to America. I packed my 7 shits and a one-way ticket, and here I was, New York City. So, Yeah.
Wow. So you came right to New York City.
yeah.
Right
well,
to
first,
the Big Apple.
Yeah. Well, first was an Indian reservation when I was 16 for a year.
okay.
I lived on an Indian reservation up in Spokane in Fruitland, and went to high school, the Columbia High School, Columbia Lions football team. Then went back to Clungford. Then back
It's such a cool name.
I know.
Clumpford.
Clungford.
Clumpford.
No, not Clum.
Oh,
Cloggin.
Cloggin.
Klagenfurt.
Schlagen. Got it.
Schlagen, yep. Then I packed my shit up again, left for Los Angeles. A lot of shit went on in Los Angeles. I was, trying to chase my dream, and yeah, it didn't go well. So packed my shit up again, back to Clungford.
Usually doesn't go well in LA or Hollywood. We've
Yeah,
heard that.
It didn't go well. So then I packed my shit again, went to Vienna, got my degree, and then finally 21.
A degree in what?
20. I was doing an external. It's kind of you see, in Europe we have a different style or different type of education. We don't have high school. We don't have college. We have more of a gymnasium. It's called gymnasium. So 8 years of torture, and in those 8 years afterwards, you go to universities. So it's like
Okay.
the last 4 years of gymnasium is almost like, I don't want to say college. It's a little beneath college.
Gymnasium's
educational,
where I did most of my great work at school.
I know, me too. Here in
Yeah.
America, but not over
Especially
there.
climbing the rope.
Yep, climbing the ropes.
That was the best part.
I know.
I never understood that.
Oh,
Does anybody understand that? Like the whole thing about climbing the rope in gym class?
Those weird
took me a-
teachers like to watch you.
I think it's cool. I love
think it-
climbing ropes.
There was the knotted one and then the one without knots. I could never climb the one without the knots. I
You
always
can?
had to use the knots. No,
But
I
it's
cannot.
about using the grip. You don't have a good grip then.
I have a good grip now.
Now
It took me a long time to
It's
get
been
grip.
single for a while.
I know.
Yeah.
The grip got good.
My
Oh my
grip
God.
got good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got safety. I'm safe now.
You're safe.
Yeah.
One way to
Safe.
look at it.
There's only one key to my apartment and it's in my hand. So only one toothbrush on the sink.
Oh
I
my
live up in
God.
the mountains in the Adirondacks. I'm telling you, man, it's the life up here.
Oh, I
you know,
bet.
A couple thousand people.
I'm sure it is.
Some
Is that
wackadoos.
is that your American dream?
My, I'm so glad you swung it back around here. So you asked that question, and I started digging into it and thinking, I'm like, the American dream. How can I really give my view on what the American dream really is? I was born and raised in America, so my view of America is way different than that of yours or anybody else coming from, Europe or third world, countries or whatever.
Third world.
So like, I'm trying to think, like, American dream, what should it be? For me, it's hard to say because I would think the American dream in general, no matter what, it's like, have a good job, a good family, good health, safety, income, and just live a good life. And that's the American dream. It's not going to be stress-free and drama-free all the time, of course. But for me, that would be what the American dream is. But for you, you wanted to change your life,
But
and
that's most Europeans who come here have that in mind. It's
right,
not just live life as, Joe Schmo, go to work 9 to 5. It's not a European who comes here with purpose.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's the difference. So I came here with a purpose, and it's almost like, it's so hard for me to say things like chasing the dream, because if you chase something, it runs away, right? So you got to stop chasing it. Just got to start doing the work. That's
You're
all it
coming
is.
to the land of opportunity.
Yes, and it's true. As long as you do the work. And
Smart guy.
it takes about I think once one of my mentors said 10,000 hours of practice until you get one audition. In
That's-
terms of, and it's like in anything else, it takes 10 hours of practice, whatever you do, playing the piano, playing whatever, until you actually get it down somehow, and it's still not good enough. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like 10,000 hours of just
beating the hell out of yourself.
Yes. So, and that's what people don't understand. It's like a lot of people think, okay, so, I want to make it from one day to the next. No, it takes a lot of work. It takes
Yeah.
and it not only like a lot of beatings in that sense, like rejections and no, you're not this, you're not that, or it's just so yeah, it can be, if you're not strong enough emotionally, mostly emotionally, it buries you. And
Yeah.
a good support group, like you have to have a fucking good support group.
Yeah, and
You know.
and when I met you, I don't even know how many years ago it was. It was, I don't know,
5, 6,
yeah, something like that. I've known you
something
quite
like
some
that.
time,
Yeah.
and we've always had great conversations, and it always I always was like, I would love to work with her because I like your comedy, and we can tell people she did some films, and Awkward but Graceful, and it was like a
Short. It's
comical.
just skits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic to me. We can share the link with people later on, or whatever. But you're an interesting person. You're strong minded, and I think that's what drew me to you, and that's why we got
Thank
along,
you.
because you're hard nosed. You can handle your business. You could probably lift more weight than me right now. You're a personal trainer. You've gone through the acting thing. You're a comedian. You've done it on professional levels, and it's just, to me, you actually came over here with, like you said, purpose. So for me, that's why I couldn't answer that question like you, because you came here with a purpose. You felt it would be better over here for you for what you wanted to do. Maybe there was more opportunities to fulfill that purpose that you felt you had. So to me, that's what I take from your definition of the American dream. I think Todd's definition of the American dream would be make sure you have ESPN on your YouTube channel all the time. I don't know. I mean, because Todd's a little different.
I don't watch much TV.
You watch YouTube
No.
all the time.
No, give me some nice green grass to mow, sunshine,
Bare feet.
the bare necessities.
Have you cut that toenail yet, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
He's got this long pinky nail on his toe. It's like a fang,
Oh,
and he won't cut it. And he says, it's
why
'cause
do you know?
there's-
How do you know?
He wears flip flops.
He asks me to scratch him with it all the time. Fucking weirdo.
Stop, man.
Don't lie.
Oh.
That's
And he's
funny.
going to get quiet now. He knows it's true. He
No,
doesn't
it's
want
not.
to cut.
It's his coke nail.
Yeah.
on his toes.
He reaches it up with his foot.
Oh my God.
He's just out on the porch.
Nobody ever wants to share.
True. That's actually a really good point. So, what is your definition of the American dream, Todd? Like, be
I just
truthful
told
now.
you.
You said one word.
That's all it
Green
is.
gray. That's all
No,
it is to you.
before.
No,
The
hey,
land of
hot.
opportunity.
And so,
Just being able to have the
so
opportunity.
so the opportunity you got when you were 16 to do what you do. However, how many years have you been at your job? 400?
24.
24. You've done the same job for 24 years,
Yep.
and you love it.
I wouldn't go that far, but
You don't love it?
I don't hate it.
Okay. So what?
I don't hate my job. No. Nobody should hate their job. I'd get a new job if I really hated it. Do I
Right.
love it? I don't know. Probably not. I like it.
Well, I
I'd
guess
rather
that's
not go. If that's it, if you're asking me that. Rather
You'd
stay
rather
at
not
home and
go?
do positive things.
What would you do
Stay-
if you would stay home?
Yeah.
play outside with the kids.
Huh.
Spend more time instead of
many
having to
kids do
worry
you
about
have?
going to work.
How
I
many
got
kids
2
do you
kids.
have?
One's out of the house. One's young.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Huh.
that's what I would do. But the American dream is, I mean, I don't know. I've never lived anywhere else. But people don't leave this country to go other places. I'll tell you that. Most people are coming here or want to come here.
I
Eh.
think that's a this how do
I
you
think
call
it's a-
how do you say it? I think everybody should travel just to see different cultures, just to see basically what's out there. And then because I know a lot of people, complain about United States. I get that. I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, to America, to Europe, to wherever you are. But I think it's important just to see other cultures
What
and then
makes
come
us
back and be like, wow, okay, it's actually pretty good here. And America is pretty good. And if I compare like anything, like
well compare Europe to America? What similarities and what differences do we have?
all the
I got.
difference.
I got
Well,
some for this.
well, the thing is, I think a lot of what's happening lately, everything that is in America is ultimately coming to Europe. It's just how it is. It just takes 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
10
Well, I know
years later,
Richie's
it
still
comes.
popular.
And David Hasselhoff. Oh my God, are you kidding me? So it's really I think it's very, like I said, everybody from Europe who knows what it means to be somehow, I don't want to say restricted, but it is somehow, it's it's the wrong word, restricted, but anybody who wants to make it big, I want to use the word
It's
big,
restricted.
comes
You can
here.
only go so
Yes.
far.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those people come here. And a lot of them don't succeed. Yeah, they go back. But some of
course.
them, like I remember when I came here, what was it, late 90s? I went to the Strasbourg school up in New York, Lee Strasbourg.
Mhm.
And it was a lot of, foreigners, a lot of people from Europe, Europeans. I was the only one who stayed, maybe a couple more.
Because they didn't
Everybody
have,
left. They
Yeah.
left.
It's not for the weak.
But they all had money. I had $200 in traveler checks.
Oh,
Everybody
traveler's
left.
checks. I
Oh, back
remember
then.
those.
Oh yeah, traveler
Hell
checks.
yeah.
Oh,
I
remember
miss a good old
those?
traveler's
Yep.
check.
Oh yeah.
I miss the real food stamps where they're actually
I know.
paper.
I mean, yeah. So it's really yeah. A lot of people leave.
Yeah.
They after a year they leave. Not many people stay.
They're just they're piecing out.
So
That's crazy.
So that's what it is. I mean, you got to have really a drive. I think American dream. You have to have the ambition and the drive and the means. And I'm not talking about money. It doesn't hurt to have money, but if you have the drive and the talent and connections, I mean, that's ultimately what it is. At the end of the day, connections. That's it. If you don't have connections, no. If you don't have them,
Yeah,
Right place, right time.
It's all about who
it
you
was
know.
it was
It's all about who you
different
know.
back in the 80s. I mean, the comedians, I mean, back in the 80s, I mean,
Oh
or
shit,
70s, like
they'd all be canceled now.
it was
Oh
different.
my
Yeah,
god.
but it was
Jesus.
different.
Yeah, it was
A lot of
actually
things
better.
were different. It was, the thing was, I remember back in like early 2000s, as an actor, you would just walk into a casting studio. You would just walk, you pick up a backstage paper, came out every Wednesday. Everybody had the same shot. It was only one paper once a week. Maybe a newsstand got maybe 10 editions of it. That's it. And I was in line. I was like the first one there. Pick it up at 6 a.m. in the morning, got my casting notices, and I went. And I had the opportunity to be in one of the biggest rooms. Now,
That's
forget
great.
about it. Now it's like it
Yeah.
doesn't happen. So I
No.
had more opportunities back then. And then now it's like, fuck no. I remember I
Yeah.
had this. Oh my God, I remember the fuck. I think that's when I left. I didn't tell you that, Frankie, what happened. So talking about American Dream, I think that's when I realized this is such bullshit, a lot of things. I was it was via Zoom. It was in San Diego. It was during COVID. I think it was during COVID. And I had this this guy. I don't know how the fuck he found me. He found me on I don't know if it was an Insta or I don't know where he found it. So he started chatting with me that he is like this producer, filmmaker, right? And so of course I looked him up, Googled him, and he was the person who said he was. So
Yeah.
he sent me a script. He did send me a script, and he wanted me to audition for it. And there was a sexual scene, right? And I'm
Oh.
like, okay,
I
okay,
always wondered
interesting.
about those.
So it was a sexy scene, sexual scene. So I'm thinking, okay, this is okay. I can act that, it's okay. It's sexy. It's So
Sweet.
then,
It's getting
so
warm in
then
here.
we were via Zoom, right? And he, at a computer, and he was like right there. He was seeing me, and I was sitting in a chair, and he wanted me to orgasm, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, and I was so fucking stupid. I was like, okay, it's a movie, it's a script, right? And I got, but I wasn't like, I started reading the lines, and then I'm watching him jerking off.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And I was like, what? So I
The
mean,
hell?
I was like, that was pretty much the last thing that I auditioned
See,
for. And I
these
was
are
like,
stories that come out all the time, and you never believe them.
it's this, but
Jeez.
I mean, at least, I mean, hey, yeah, in yeah, it's
Well-
he actually was somehow, I don't want to say famous, but he had a few movies out back in the 70s, 80s. So he wanted to do like a remake of something. I mean, he was legit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't just a guy from the street. He was a legit, you know what I mean? Producer, whatever.
Somebody that was known.
Not really known, but yeah, if you look him up,
Jesus.
yeah, it was. So it was just, it was so weird. Oh my God.
That's a really bad. That's a really awkward,
Yeah. It was very awkward.
but graceful
I
sort
was
of
very
interview.
graceful about it.
Yeah, awkward and graceful.
But
is
yeah,
this?
it was, yeah. What is that?
What are we?
Somebody ate an ass load of Go-Gurt.
I ate an ass load of Go-Gurt. Somebody said.
Nice.
Thanks for the info.
Off the producer.
Is that the American dream? To eat an ass load of Go-Gurt?
Why do people say stuff like that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's like
Your story
okay.
brought back memories.
Yeah.
I guess.
He ate an ass load of Go-Gurt off a producer.
Oh God. No, it was really bad. I mean, it was really fuck. I mean, come on. But yeah, so that's when I left the industry. I was done. I was.
Oh, you left right after that.
I was pretty much done. I was like,
I
this
don't blame you.
and well, the thing is that it's kind of, I think, ever since
It could be
ever
a book.
since social,
The Final Orgasm.
the final. I know, right? Oh my God. Well, a book is coming. I did write a book about it.
The book
actually.
is coming.
I gotta
Of course
put
it
that
is.
in. Damn it! I gotta
Yeah.
put that in. That's a good one.
Put it in. It's coming. All that stuff. Yeah.
I know. No. I mean, that story. I should put that story in the book.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God. I
wouldn't
don't know
leave
if
it
it
out.
fits, but I don't know where I could fit it in. I don't know.
No, I would feel fit. I mean, no, I mean fit it in, of course.
People fit it in.
I didn't
Try.
start this nonsense, all right? I'm just
P.
going
Diddy
along
said
with it.
I think you would shove it in.
Hey, pinky's up.
Come on.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
more. Come on.
Oh no, I'm checking for prostate problems. All right, leave me alone. No, really, the doctor told me to do it on my own.
Oh my God, we're losing viewers. No, they're back.
Start with one finger, then two fingers, then your arms, and she's like, tight, isn't it?
My
No,
God.
you know what it is people come and go, and the numbers jump up and down. That's what it is.
Oh, 13. Oh, lucky number.
Yeah. So yeah, this is we're having people drop in saying, "Look at these ugly fucks."
13.
But you know what? We don't care.
Oh.
We're talking about ass loads of Go-Gurt up in here. I forgot about Go-Gurt. I don't like yogurt anyways. So
I don't do milk. I don't. do
yeah,
milk,
dairy.
drink
I
milk.
don't really
No,
like
I
milk
don't.
either. I put half and half in my coffee.
So is that the
And
American dream?
The American dream is to have. You know what my
Beef.
seriously? Do you know what the
Beef.
American dream is?
RB, what?
Barbecuing.
That's the meat. Where's the meat?
A
Where's the
bowl of
beef?
Cocoa Krispies with
beef?
bananas and chocolate milk. That's the American dream right there.
The cocoa.
Some Cocoa
Oh my- I
Krispies,
used-
bananas,
I-
and chocolate milk.
I got fat on that. Oh my God. When
See?
I was living on the Indian reservation on
Yeah.
that, like, in Spokane, in Fruitland, oh my God, I was baking my own cookies, waffles, and
How long did you
Stiff.
live on the Indian res?
1 year. About a
Oh,
year.
so not long enough
Yeah.
to see Sasquatch.
The what?
Not
believes
long
in
enough to
Bigfoot.
see Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
No.
Do you think Sasquatch
But-
is real, Natasha?
What is Sasquatch? What is that?
Bigfoot.
Oh, Bigfoot? No.
They
Thank
don't
you.
have a European version.
I don't think so.
I only eat lettuce.
God. So yeah.
He's a herbivore there.
What's
So
so
if-
going on?
Hmm? So if you could have a dream, like, and you would be like, okay, this is what I really want, what would you do with it? What?
Oh,
What?
I'll be honest with you.
Uh,
You want me to be honest? I'm
3
gonna
at
spill my
once.
beans here.
a what?
I'm always on.
What did you
What?
say?
I'm gonna
Beanser?
be honest.
He said I would squeeze my beanser.
I do that sometimes, only on the weekends. But for me, the well, if I was given the opportunity right now, to do whatever I want to do, I'm doing it already. It took me
What is
45
that, though?
years. I took
Bathe in
45 years.
Gogurt?
No, I don't eat yogurt, and I don't
Oh,
know what the hell.
what would it
Gogurt
be
is.
if we could give you?
For me, it would be a nice little maybe 400 to 600 square foot log cabin in the middle of maybe 10 acres of land up where I'm at here in the mountains. At least to have some sort of connection with the outside world internet. That would, I mean, I would have to have that, but I could live very simple. I already have started to acclimate to the way up here of, getting your own water and living the mountain way. It's a different culture up here. But that's really what it comes down to, is if I can have everything I have now, to show you, my friends, even if you're 6 hours or 14 hours or 24 hours away or whatever, at least have contact with my friends that are my friends, my real little circle of 5 friends, and then and be healthy, at least mentally, which makes me feel better physically.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're not feeling good physically, you're not good upstairs. If you're not good up there, you're not going to be good down there. It's a balance for me. So when I moved out of Buffalo to where I'm at now, that was the start of me really obtaining what I want in life. And that's just peace, quiet. I mean, don't get me wrong. Small towns got drama, probably more than the big cities because they're bored. But you just stay away from those people. It's not hard. There's a lot of room.
And I
There's a
think
lot
it's
of
yeah, I get that. I think it's living to the fullest. I kind of get the saying of
I'm living it right
live,
now.
yeah, live every day like it's your last. It's literally what it means.
exactly.
Because it's nobody makes it out alive, none of us, so we're
No.
all basically in this we're gonna die eventually, right?
Yeah.
And why live, like why suffer, why live in agony, why be angry, why be, if you want something, go and get it. I know sometimes money is not, the I would say most people struggle with money. I think that's one thing that is not an American dream, that is so out of, that we don't have in Europe. Maybe we do, maybe I just never experienced, it's not my experience, but that paycheck to paycheck type of lifestyle
Yeah.
is so saddening.
It
Is
sucks because
really
it sucks.
it's something else, because in Europe, at least, okay, we pay a lot of more taxes in Europe. That's definite. We pay almost 50% in taxes. Well, at least my parents do, and they're covered. You have coverage, health coverage somehow. I mean, if you're sick, they're gonna take you on. They're gonna put you in a hospital. But otherwise, you're gonna wait for a doctor even a year. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you're sick and they're gonna take you, you're gonna get a hospital bed. They're gonna take care of you. But
Yeah.
if you need to make appointments, for general doctors, you're gonna wait a little bit. So that's just a given. But at
That's
least you
kind of how it is
have.
in Canada. That's yeah.
But it goes from your pay. I mean, from your taxes. You pay that, and you have that.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we have that. So you don't have to pay. I don't think, I think if you're independent, you have to pay into it, because it's not gonna come from your paycheck. So my mom had to pay quarterly or something like that to have
Mhm.
that coverage. But I think it's the same here. It's just that here it's like you literally gotta be dying. So they take, I mean, they gotta be really in your shit. I think. I don't know. It's just, I mean, I pay for my coverage, which is a good one, I guess, but I pay money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think,
Well, they
but yeah,
penalize you if you don't carry health
you have,
insurance, don't they?
but you
They
should
take it out of
have.
your taxes. They
No, you
shouldn't have to
have
do
to,
that.
yeah. But I mean, the thing is, and I mean, anything should be, I mean, come on, water should be for free. I mean, the earth is created. I mean, just aside American dream, but earth is created so that everybody has enough, right? That's how earth is created, that everybody is,
Taken care of.
has enough food, has water, has shelter, and half the population doesn't. And at
That's
least because it's only the 1% or the one, I don't know, 10% that multi-billionaires. I'm like, where the fuck does the money go? They're
Yeah.
saying I'm helping. I mean, American dream is that. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
You help somebody's American
You
dream.
know what?
I.
True story. You remember Fireside, Natasha?
Yeah.
Okay, I was invited onto the Melissa Rivers show that she
Mhm.
was doing, Joan Rivers' daughter,
Yeah.
and Whitney Cummings was the guest, and they gave me a spot on the show to ask a couple questions or make a statement or whatever. And my statement was, billionaires don't make money, they take it. They don't make money, they take money.
Yeah,
So if
that's
they're
true.
going to be taking money, why would they give it back? So that's why you got all these
Well,
billionaires.
They
Most
give
of them,
it back in tax write-offs.
well, however, I don't know the technicalities, but to me, I'm glad I'm not rich, really. Yeah, would it be nice to have a little bit of a stack of cash sitting in the bank if I wanted to just pick up and go buy something huge like a truck or whatever? Yeah, but is it the end of the world? No. I've learned to like up here where I'm at now, and Todd knows. I was
They're
so
so
stuck in the
rich
mud.
that they get bored, and then
Yeah.
that's why they start doing real weird things.
I don't know. I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about what's on your mind right now. Okay.
Well,
Todd likes to do weird things because he's bored.
that's
was
what
it?
happens when they get bored. You've done
Do you think
everything.
that's what it is, Natasha?
What?
Being, spending a short time in show business. Do you think that's what it is? Like these people, they get so rich and
Look at
famous.
Rockefeller.
I think you
What the
don't know.
weird
You don't
shit
know.
he did.
You don't know.
Trudeau.
You don't know where to put your money anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, you
They're
have so
bored.
much. You're
They're-
so bored out of your mind.
People don't mean nothing to them.
And-
They just want to use
But
them.
I think it's also like all those. I mean, we call them celebrities, which is such a. I mean,
They're
I'm
losers.
I'm so
They're
sick of
people
it.
to me.
Unless
people.
they're shitting rose petals. They're
Teachers
shit.
and firemen should
you
be
know.
celebrities.
Yeah,
And
first
so
responders,
that's. But you know
military.
how many people are worshiping them?
Yeah, it's
They're
stupid.
worshiping celebrities. They're little like treat them like gods. I mean, what do they really? It's just it doesn't make any sense. I mean, hey, okay, I was at one point I wanted to be famous. I did, and sometimes I still do. I'm not gonna lie, and I think everybody, in the back of your
We're
head,
gonna get you there.
sometimes it's like I'm gonna. Oh, but you know what I mean. Like
I know.
everybody has this in the back of his head. Sometimes, oh, it would be nice to be famous or whatever. Or
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe not you. Too,
No,
but
you're
I'm just,
definitely not.
but I think, and I'm just being honest, it does sometimes, I'm like, oh my God, what if I would have done that? What if I would have done that? If I wouldn't have been maybe, I don't know, married, would I be, I mean, a lot of things,
Oof.
I mean,
The
like the
ifs
what
and
if, the
shouldas,
what
the
if.
coulds, yeah.
Mark,
And,
did a lot of opportunities stop for you once you became married?
I don't want to say it was just different. We did stuff together, me and my ex-husband. We wrote a short film, and it was really well. It went to a great festival up in Europe, so
Oh.
it went really well. And then we wrote a feature. It's we tried. I mean, he's a great writer, still writes. I haven't talked to him in quite some time, but he's a brilliant writer. We wrote, we did amazing together, but it's yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's really who you know. It's really who
Yeah.
whose back are you stroking? Basically, that's
Pretty
what it
much.
comes down to.
Whose
And
hands
yeah.
So
you're
in a way,
greasing.
yeah.
Hmm?
Got to grease.
So
So
gotta
in a
grease
way,
the
yes,
hands.
the opportunities became limited
Yeah.
because
Yeah, so that's and
Well,
the way,
you weren't
yeah,
you weren't
See,
as
it's
easy
so
as
messed up. And if
it
not,
wasn't-
then they just go right to the next one.
yeah, pretty much.
next. Yeah. See,
Mm.
that's kind of sad, but you were strong enough mentally to realize that was the case and get the fuck out. And now you're here
Well,
with
but
us.
what had to happen was that guy jerking off.
Well, yeah.
But you see how long it took me. It took me, I would say, almost 20 years to realize. 20 years.
Yeah.
To
You know-
to be like something's off, because if when you're in it, all you see is the lights, the star. That's what you want. That's where you're chasing
They
it.
tell you
And-
that too. It's
and-
what you
yeah.
wanted, isn't it?
And pardon me.
They'll tell you that too. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, it's the price you pay once you get there. I mean, everybody's complaining the paparazzi and this and that, but hey, listen, you know it. If
Yeah.
you put yourself out there, this comes with it. So don't play the victim. Oh my God. Yes, you do. You know
Yeah.
what it is. Everybody knows. I did
Yeah.
too. But it took me, like the guy jerking off in front of me, to be like, okay, I think that's enough. So what I'm saying is, I
Houston, we
was
have a
in it.
problem.
Yep. So, but it's for 20 years. I didn't want to, like, you don't want to see it until you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
You get engulfed by your surroundings, and you almost you almost self brainwash yourself that you're not seeing
Blinded
what's
by the
really
limelight.
Yeah. Real
So
quick, I just
yeah.
want to let everybody know we put our number up on the screen. You can call, text, or leave a voicemail. If anybody wants to call in and ask a question or tell us what they think their version of the American dream is and contribute to the conversation, feel free to do so. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that have questions about you, Natasha, because you're a very interesting person.
Oh,
And
thank
like I said, I've always been interested in the stuff you do, and your comedy and your personality. Everything just kind of fits the mold of what we've been trying to do here. And for us, like Todd and I, we know people that are like almost, God, they're almost like they're considered elderly at this point.
So what?
Really, they're considered elderly. They're old.
Elderly?
Yeah, and
Why?
they're still trying to chase that dream of becoming famous.
But you see, but the thing is, it's not.
And it's like, you're not going to be famous. You're like 75 years old. You're a grandma. You got a dog. You're not going to be famous. It's too late.
You can't tell them that's
can,
never too late.
You can be famous fast in a minute. All you got to do is just do something
Haktua
that's
on that
outrageous.
thing.
Do something outrageous, put it on your fucking, I don't know, Instagram, and you're famous for 15 seconds from not the right thing, but you're famous because the whole world is going to watch you. I don't know, fall in your
Haktua on that thing, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, famous is, you can be famous fast, very fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, no, but people are looking for long-term fame too.
It's not about fame. I think, what can you do for society? How can I help society? And it's going to get you where you need to go. And I think, and this is what I'm not battling, but what I've been working on lately. Instead of saying I want, is what can I do to make your life better? So I think that's the switch. And I think people are so centered. So I, me. It's not about it. It should be about the other person. I mean, we're all stuck here for some reason on this earth, and we all like, how the fuck did we get here?
For me, I want to hear older people talk. They have more knowledge, more experience.
No, I'm not talking about older people talking. I'm talking about, there's people that get so obsessed in their brain that they still think they're in their 20s, or and they still think they have that, I'm going to get famous one day, and they've tried it since they were 20, and now they're almost 75, and it's like,
can't give up.
Well, giving up is one thing, but being realistic, let's be real. I mean, if you're trying to cast a role for a love story in a really, a real like a Notebook style movie, right?
What if they're happy in their own little world?
Then good for them.
Then you have to let them be whatever they want to be.
It just is weird to me.
I think everybody is evolving. Like, everybody has a different stage of evolving, right? We are all souls at the end of the day. I mean, if you strip us away from the skin that we got at birth, right? And it's a suit that we were given by birth, nothing else. I mean, the soul is a soul.
Energy.
So, right, it's just, we're energies, and this is an experience. Somebody actually made a good point, because I've been doing some back in Austria. I have someone I work with, kinesiologist. She's amazing. And she said, Natasha, picture that you are here on a vacation. You're experiencing life. It's on a vacation. So if you look at your life as a vacation, right, it's easier. Life becomes easier because it's not permanent. You're not here permanently. You're just passing through. Basically, that's what it is. So, and if you have that in your head, it's a vacation mode. Oh my God, you do this, you do that. You just, I'm just confused. It was what Nelson action move sent he.
It says Liam Neeson is in his 70s and he's still making movies, of course. But he started when he was in his young age and got famous as he grew. I'm talking about people that couldn't get famous when they were 20 and got cut off right when they were 20, and then 45 years later, they're just trying to get back into it because they had a contact 85 years ago.
That's my favorite line in any movie.
Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. No, but it's, so that's, I don't know, that's my take on, I mean, that's what I'm trying to implement in my day. Because believe me, I get down. I'm a water sign, so I have a lot of emotions inside me. So I go up and I'm like the wave.
Oh, no.
I am.
Are you a crier?
Like, not a crier, but I go into, excuse myself from society. Like I go inward. That's what I do. I don't express how I feel. I just leave, and you don't hear from me. If I and then I don't like you anymore. Like I
Yeah.
can be literally moody like that.
Like I don't like you today. If
I don't
okay,
like-
so if Natasha's not here next week or
yeah.
the week after, she decided that she didn't like us that day,
Oh, yeah.
and
Better days were coming for her.
yeah,
Right.
she's awkward but graceful.
Yeah. Right. No, it's just it's literally like I have to and as long as you take everything not serious, I try not to take myself nothing serious anymore, because it's not. Because we're all gonna die eventually.
Yeah.
So
We're all gonna die.
What's serious about it?
Well,
Seriously.
Thanks for bringing that up, because I think when I left where I was
Earth?
to come, or no, shut up, you weirdo. We didn't do on this day, so he's gonna throw a temper tantrum now. So when I left from Buffalo to come to the Adirondack Mountains, that for me, to move, that was I just wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to change and get away from the noise and realize that it's about living life and being happy and being free to do what I want and having the freedom to be around people that I want and have choices that are less annoying. I
Choosy.
don't know. Well, it's less choices and less resources make you a stronger person. Just to have to go and get well water from a spring because you don't drink the tap water here. For some people, they'd be like, oh, hell no, fuck no, I ain't doing that. Well, you have to, or you won't be able to live up here. You have to, you only use water to do dishes and take a shower. Other than that is bottled water service. And to believe it or not, as small as that might sound to everybody watching and listening, when somebody moves after 45 years and all of a sudden that reality hits in, that holy shit, I got to drive 22 miles with
You see, I
18
think-
empty gallon bottles and fill up water coming out of a spring that's like
Nobody
drip-
cares about your problems.
No, but the
Sorry.
thing is, you acted on it, so you left because
I
you
love
wanted
it
to change,
still.
because you
Yeah.
wanted to change something. A lot of people are so cooped up in what the society tells them what's right and what's wrong. So a
I'm
lot of
getting lit up.
people don't even listen to their inner instinct anymore, to the inner voice. What do you want? You did want something different, and you left, and you got something better where you're at peace right now. Maybe
Oh,
next year we'd be like, "Fuck this mountain life. I'm gonna go back to, I don't know. You wanna live in a fucking Sahara or something. I don't
I might
know."
want to go to the Everglades and have swamp ass
Right.
every day. I don't know.
Alaska.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
would go there.
you do that. A lot of people don't. They say, "I'd like that, but
But I
I'm
won't
not
ever
have
do
this.
going.
I don't have that. I don't." You know what I mean? And it's scary. Everything new, everything different is scary. Of course it is.
What's going
So-
on here?
I don't know, somebody's
Trying to
stuff-
start roughing it past 50 is insane. It is a little bit insanity.
I'm not
Well,
50 yet.
insanity is where creativity begins.
Well, yeah.
Could be.
I'm
It
not
is.
50 yet though, by the way. I'm 47.
Well, still,
47.
it is a little rough.
I'll be 48 in July. But
Are
yeah,
you
no,
Cancer?
it's
No, you're Leo, right? You're Leo.
I'm a Leo, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a lion. I'm a leader. I'm aggressive.
Follow them to where the water is.
I can go get my own damn water. I don't need.
Buckets
If I
of
can't
water.
walk one day, I'll fucking bring a walker with me. I'll have some sort of contraption. Maybe by the time that time comes, they might actually have a good treatment water system up here. But for me, it's humbling to say the least. It makes you understand that maybe some people have it too easy for so long that they become complacent, where
Yeah,
they
of
become
course. Comfortable.
settled. Yes, comfortable.
Comfortability.
Get out of your comfort zone. Like you said, travel. Right? I'm not to the point mentally yet where I can go to Europe yet. Go abroad or to a third world country like our friend Tom who goes to Vietnam, which I still think is really weird. Vietnam Tom, if you're out there listening. Anyways, but I broke the seal on changing and decided, you know what? Fuck it. I've been wanting to leave. I have no strings here anymore. I'm not working anymore. I'm going. I'm taking off. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life where I want to be, where I choose to be, and around the people I choose to be around. And that's kind of what it came down to. And it's not an I thing, but unfortunately, there's no population out here, so it is an I thing.
No, but what I'm saying is, I want to do this. I want maybe I expressed it the wrong way. It's good to say I want to do this and then do it, but it's not poor me. Why am I this? Why am I that? It's about, not what I'm saying is drawing attention to you. That's what that's what I meant with I. Like oh my God, look at me. I'm so,
Can't do
I'm
that up here.
suffering. I know you're in the mountains. You got to survive.
Gotta survive. It's surviving, and I think that's
I
what's
get it.
most fun about it.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's not easy, but it's
You don't
fun.
have time to think in that
You
sense.
don't.
Or do you?
You
So that's
don't.
what it is. A lot of people are too much thinking, myself included sometimes. I
Right.
Too
overthink
much time
sometimes.
on their hands.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Up here,
absolutely.
if you don't go get water today, you might have
You-
6 feet of snow
you-
tomorrow.
you
Then
might
you're
get thirsty.
fucked. Yeah, you might get thirsty, and it might be 6 feet of snow and 30 below zero, and you can't get anywhere because it's the small things that you learn to appreciate, right? A lot of places out here, people live with smaller water tanks. They conserve on, they don't use gas. They just have wood burning stoves, and there's more house fires. It's like it's a different world out here, and it's humbling, and whatever, it is what it is, and it's not for everybody. It's not for the weak.
No, I get it.
So,
I'm
but anyways,
I'm from the mountains.
well, yeah, but you understand. Like for me, I went from the suburbs of a major city to the Adirondack Mountains, where like half the fucking population is inbred.
Oh
But
wow!
you-
I mean, there's a lot
yeah,
of inbreeding that goes in up
wow.
in these areas. Small population,
You've
boardism,
witnessed this?
cousins. I don't witness it. I'm seeing the fucking results of it, man.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you see some people walking around with fucking looks on their face like they didn't see a ghost or Sasquatch, but they don't see anything. They're just
Well, maybe they're living the American dream.
yeah, they're living something. They're living the dream.
It's
Maybe
hilarious.
they're looking at you the same way. That guy's got 3 pieces of hair. What the fuck's wrong with him?
It's like the fucking Whitakers. It's like the
And
Whitakers in West Virginia, and they bark. "Ruff, ruff, ruff."
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was a
people-
great show.
Some guy in town here, he's a legend. He
This guy knows about him.
everybody knows about him. There's not many
Three-toed
people.
Sally.
It only took me a few minutes to hear about this guy. He got arrested, put in prison. He had dead animals in his backyard, buried up to their waist, ass up, and he'd go outside and have sex with them at night.
Oh wow, who doesn't? Now
I
that's
don't.
living right there.
sex-
That's living a weird life.
That's his American dream.
Wow, that stuff should be definitely illegal.
Oh God,
PETA was probably all
Wow.
over that.
He didn't.
damn.
The,
That was
the police. Yeah, the
PETA
police.
like.
They arrested him. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
would. That's not.
Todd,
good.
you just messaged me on the back channel that you got a voicemail.
I did.
Who is it?
Didn't you hear it ringing before? I didn't want to interrupt you.
I heard it like a ding, ding, ding. That's why. And then I asked you if there was a message. But Natasha, we got a voicemail, so we're gonna take a voicemail real quick.
Okay.
Yo, what it do,
Hold
Raww? Love? Let's be sidechain.
Sweet.
Yo, what's happening? Every time I call in or I tune in, you guys got some another fine ass honey in the making here. What we got, Natasha? Natasha, baby, you looking fine as hell. I just had a couple questions for you. Not sure if you already answered these, but just was wondering where you from, cause baby, you got a unique look. You looking sexy over there. Look like you keep in shape. You keep that body tip top. I don't know. I definitely would love to get to know you. Definitely gonna tune in more. I'm interested in getting to know you a little
God.
better. And yeah, hopefully you can answer my questions. And I'll tune in next week. Maybe I'll give you guys a call live. Talk to you soon. Sidechain out.
Jeez,
Wow.
Who is Sachi?
that's flattering.
He's one of our favorites. He for almost 3 years now. He's been.
Oh wow.
At
He's
least
from. We says he's from Buffalo, but we think he's in Maryland. He calls in. He calls himself Sidechain.
Mm-hmm.
it's a normal
he-
name.
He would. Yeah. He always like just calls in, leaves messages, and he likes the ladies.
He's only called in live once.
One time, and he only answered one question, but most times he just talks and hangs up and dips and goes on his way.
Okay.
You
What-
got a
what-
fan. Look
Well,
at
he
that.
likes you.
Jesus Christ.
Where I'm
This
from?
question was, where were you from? And when
Well-
but you already answered that.
Born in
He-
Austria. My mom is Slovenian. My dad is
down.
Austrian. Get down.
Did your dad ever tell you that when you were
Down.
younger? Get down!
Get down.
I told you.
Get to the chopper.
What do you think you're doing?
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yes, I'm a mix between Melania and Arnie. No, not
Oh
a
my
mix,
God.
but yeah, I'm in Slovenia and Austria. So yeah. So I'm right in the middle. Next to
Everybody's
Italy.
got to be in shape there, right? Just climbing mountains and stuff.
Oh, totally. We all climb mountains.
I mean, right?
It's like
Everything's uphill.
you remember The Price is Right? They had that mountain climbing game. Hold it,
Yeah.
and the
That was the
whistle.
best game.
guy with the
No, we yodel.
Yep.
We
right.
yodel.
Can you yodel?
No.
You like Todd can
No.
yodel.
Ricola. Do you shout that out at all?
It's called Ricola.
Or that's
Schweizer.
Scotland. Wrong
Ricola-
place.
The
The
gropinator.
Gropinator.
What's that?
I've never heard of that.
Natasha, you're drawing a crowd. This is awesome.
Austrian oak.
You got big oak trees there?
We haven't got this many funny comments.
Aaron's on fire.
Yeah, Aaron. Is it Aaron?
Gee,
No, it's
yeah.
ER.
Sure, Irwin.
Oh, it's Irwin.
Irwin.
Yeah, I can see.
I thought it was a girl.
Could be.
Maybe. You never know.
No,
Sure.
I'm not.
I mean, some people have guy names and they're girls.
Could be they, them, theirs, hers,
Could
and
be,
his.
and it is or not. I don't know.
Could be
It's
next
pretty
week.
fucking confusing.
Could be whatever you want. It's the American dream.
It's like he or she.
Is that part of the American
Is
dream?
it part of the American dream?
Our American
Being able to
dream.
be whatever you want at any given moment.
Well, yeah, but I think I don't know. It's just like
I
think
got it.
what Arnold Schwarzenegger was called the gropinator after his sex scandal, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, we know you're a dude. We were just kidding.
It was I remember when
Well-
they didn't pave his street
Why
in
do we
California
always
and he
pay
was like,
so much? I don't know why we pay so much attention.
I
to
go out
those
and I'll
sex
pave my
scandals.
own street. And he paved his
Yeah.
own street.
He has his own street already.
No, but he lived on the street and they wouldn't pave it. And he just said, I'm just going to pave it myself.
And did he?
Yeah. I mean,
Good
that's
for him.
drive.
No, I mean I think like him, he basically made. I mean, he was skinny as shit back in. I mean, he's from Graz, which is like an hour away, an hour and a half from where I'm from, and so he was a really skinny dude, and totally, and he really made it. I mean, he did something. He had this thing. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to be Mr. Olympia, and he was Mr. Universe, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And
He
he
was.
did. And then from that, it was, it was about Hollywood, and Hollywood called when he made it, but he had to get this first until Hollywood called. So,
I got a
think
strange
it's-
fact.
uh,
He was the first man to ever get pregnant in a movie.
and the Kindergarten Cup. No,
No.
that wasn't that was twins. No,
No, there was
what
a movie.
was it again? I know, I remember that.
Damn, I brought it up and I don't even know what the name of the freaking
What's the
movie
name
is.
of that movie? I know.
I'm gonna ask Google.
He
but
was
he-
pregnant. You're right. Yeah, I remember that one.
But yeah, there was a movie that he became pregnant and it was.
He was in
it
the
was like in the
military
80s.
first. You might be right. He was in the military first. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Was he? I don't know that about him. I
He's
honestly
not
don't
even the
know.
most famous person that comes from Austria.
Well, who was Austrian?
Mozart.
Mozart, yeah, Salzburg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mozart was Austrian.
I feel
Another
like Mr. Mom or
another guy
something.
that I don't want to name his name was Austrian too.
You ready?
Franz Schubert.
No, it's a guy that I don't want to say his name out loud. That because I don't. It was the darkest hours in Europe.
Oh.
He was Austrian, so there's God. Okay, but
Okay, I got the answer.
what is
ready?
it? What?
So in 1994,
Huh.
well, I was probably a sophomore in high school. Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant in a movie that was titled Junior.
Junior,
this,
right?
Yeah. So it was a research science. Excuse me, I almost just burped.
Yeah.
A research scientist who becomes the world's first pregnant man to test a
knew
new
it.
fertility drug. Starring alongside Danny DeVito and
DeVito,
Emma
yeah.
Thompson. So the
Yeah.
plot was Schwarzenegger and DeVito's characters, researchers, and they implanted a frozen embryo into this dude,
Yeah.
and he became pregnant.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's
Yeah.
what started off this whole guys think they can get pregnant nonsense. Arnold started it. See, thanks, Arnold. Get to the chopper. Get out of here. Anyways, dummy.
No, but it's I don't know. Yeah, so I guess that was his American dream, and he got it.
Yeah.
So
Would you
Yeah.
play a role, Todd, that you had to be a pregnant man?
Nope.
Why not?
nope.
And I'm like Cat Williams. I ain't wearing no dress.
What if it was for like $10 million? What a 1 to 2 minute scene of you actually becoming pregnant You had to do the scene.
Can I go Asian face?
No, you gotta be you.
Mm.
You gotta be you. But they'll give you $10
I guess
million.
that's a lot of money.
You would do it.
I'd give in just like everyone else.
See?
They'd
Natasha,
probably put me
how it
in the
happens?
dress and the guy'd be whacking off over there in the projection in his little chair there, and then I'd have to leave.
I just groomed his ass in 2 seconds.
That's
how
what
easy it
happens.
is.
I told you.
See?
You never believed me. Now you got another true story.
There you go.
You're going to be changing your mind soon about this Hollyweird, I'm telling you.
I'm not debating it. I think there's a lot of weirdos in Hollyweird. I get it. I just don't. Where you and I. Oh, here we go. Natasha, you're going to be a referee on this show.
Able to make.
Oh,
if you're going to make it, you're going to take it.
Listen, buddy.
No, you listen here, buddy. That's what they're going to tell you.
Here's the thing.
You think you got the upper hand.
I don't. But what I do have is a little bit more intelligence. You cannot tell me that 100% of people that are in Hollywood or in movies or actors
No, I never said that. I
are
said a
part
high
of
87.
the weird crowd, that they're, having sex freak offs and stuff with goats and ducks, and you can't tell me that all of everybody in Hollywood does that, because it doesn't happen. 100% of the people in Hollywood are all weird and do weird shit. I don't.
They know. I wouldn't say
I'm not saying
100% participate.
Okay,
But
Natasha,
everybody knows. I think
I'd give you
everybody
an
knows.
83%.
I think people know.
They know.
Everybody knows. I mean, I think even like back when
It's like
when
a high
women-
school circle, dude.
when people, when it came out, like the whole Me Too movement, and I think a lot of maybe women will hate me for that, but all of a sudden, it was said, well, he raped me, or he wanted something more, and then all of a sudden, people were coming out and out and out, and I'm like, fuck, you knew this for 20 fucking years.
Yeah,
You knew it for 20 years. And
Yeah.
those are actors who won Oscars, who won.
right.
They know. And then be like, well, I didn't know. It's such a, this is for me. I mean, what I don't like is hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
If I, I mean, hey, listen, everybody has like a white lie. I get that, sometimes I lie. Yeah. But not to the extent where it's, where if I don't know, and to pretend
Harmless
not to know.
lies.
Not pretend not to know.
That's why I don't get mad at the
that's
girls
so
who don't
fucked.
say anything, because they knew the game. They played the game,
They
and then
played
they're
the
not going to
game.
tell it. They're not going to tell.
But if you
Well,
play
they-
the game, then don't come out later
Exactly.
and be like, don't.
Yeah, the
then
Me
don't.
Too, Me Too, like this Me Too thing
that's
is
the
ridiculous.
thing,
Yeah,
And
Yeah. Well, a lot of them
and-
don't.
And
a lot of
but
them
a
don't
lot
come
of
out.
people knew what it was. They sold. I mean,
They're
even if you
sold.
listen to a lot of those interviews or whatever it is, I mean, I think it was even like, I don't know, was it during one of those award sessions? Well, I sold my soul. But it's really is selling your. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we all sell our souls to some
Yeah.
degree. We all do. It's just
Yeah.
how far do you go?
I've sold my soul. I got
You
married
know,
twice. I was dumb.
But you do. But everybody does it.
Yeah,
And
we all
we
try.
all pretend we don't. But to what degree?
Well,
to a degree
Todd
that
hasn't
will
sold
harm-
his soul yet. He's getting ready though. He's close.
I like my soul.
His soul's been up for sale, but he wants too much for it. That's his problem.
No, but everybody does something just to make progress or to get ahead of something. So what?
Yes, this
And
is
that
true.
already is selling your soul. It is to a certain
Yes.
degree because you want to get ahead. Whatever that is whatever that is. I don't care, promotion or whatever. I don't know. Who cares what it is? But it's
Do you agree or disagree with this? I agree with
most
this.
people. What was it? Most people don't get involved with a criminal unless they have been a victim.
I'm going to say that it's not always true, but I'm going to say that it is more likely to be a repeated offense. If
I want to read that again. Most people don't get
Yeah.
involved with crime unless they have been a victim. See, that's kind of a weird.
well, yeah, I'm
sentence.
going to say
Yeah,
I
I don't-
disagree, but
Is that like a revenge thing? Like, oh, so they robbed my
No,
house,
like
so I'm
if
gonna go
you're-
blow up their car. Like, am I
No, because-
misunderstanding this question or statement?
No, I
we
don't
grew up in the
understand it.
suburbs, and we know of a lot of people that have been in good homes that have done some
Wacky
criminal
shit.
activities. So,
Oh yeah, we got a serial killer that's getting ready to sprout his wings in
but
Amherst,
as
New York.
opposed to like being a victim of, let's just say, as an SA, we'll say, they're
Yeah,
more
what-
likely to reoffend as they
Yeah.
have kids.
Uh,
Or another family member, like the weird uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like that has a better
Yeah.
chance of
but why am
reoccurring.
I still not understanding how that's written?
Most people don't get involved with a crime unless they have been a victim. So
Oh, okay. I mean,
So unless I've been a victim, if I was a victim, I'm gonna be involved in a crime or something like that. Is that what it is?
but
Maybe
no,
it's-
I don't know.
I don't know. Like I thought I could. To me, it's just maybe I'm translating it wrong. Hey, my bad, or when I'm not really understanding the question. Most people don't get involved with crime unless they have been a victim. So to me, it sounds like I'm gonna do this because it happened to me.
If you were victimized, you're more likely to commit a crime.
If you can't beat them, join them. Is that where we're going here? If you can't beat them, join them. Because I've gotten that like that before, at jobs or things in my past, like where, if 45 employees out of 46 are doing it this way, even though it's wrong, and it's wrong, you just go along with it. Is that
Okay,
you're kind of a
hold on.
victim of?
Most people won't help prevent a crime unless
Thank you. That makes completely
have been a
sense. Thank you
victim.
for
Okay.
rephrasing that.
Yeah.
See, I was having trouble with the way it was written because it was kind of like
Yeah. And I think that's what's going on. I mean, I think
Yeah.
everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
shit.
got to
It
be
is what-
vigilant these
Yeah.
days.
Gotta be vigilant. You're
Yeah.
true. But you know what?
Mm.
We're already out of time here.
Yeah, we are.
And
Oh my God.
Natasha, you made it through the
Mm.
first hour. It's been great. We're excited to have you on board. It's going to get way, way better. So everybody that's
Gonna
tuned
be
in now
fun.
live,
Should be fun.
definitely every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, join us here for what we're going to call Raw Stories. Raw
Yeah.
Stories.
Yes.
So, Tio, why don't you just give us
Raw
one fact of the
stories.
day?
Oh, you
before
want
we
one
leave?
fact of the day?
One fact of the day, one on this day before we go, and then we'll
It's Willie
close out.
Nelson's birthday and Jerry Seinfeld's birthday.
Oh,
and
okay. Well,
here's-
happy birthday.
The first Oliver debuted today in 1984.
Oh, wow.
Oliver the musical.
Never heard of it.
Are you kidding me, Charles?
Probably not that big of a deal then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got. Michelle
Okay.
Pfeiffer also has a birthday.
Oh, happy
Uma
birthday,
Thurman.
Michelle.
Kill Bill.
Scarface.
Kill
Ooh,
Bill.
I like her. We should have talked about her a little bit more. But anyways, we want to thank everybody for being here. Erwin, thanks for participating. Married couple. We'll try to tune in your show at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time, I think it is. Natasha, again, welcome aboard, and we look
Thank
forward
you.
to you putting some foliage in your background for the next time.
I will.
All right, we'll see you all next week.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys.